Hello there! This is LEGO Dynasty, and today I'm bringing you guys my review of the LEGO Star Wars Starship Collection Invisible Hand. It is set number 75377, comes with 557 pieces, and is rated ages 18 and up. And this set retails in the United States for $49.99 and Canada for $64.99. Now without further ado, let's kick off this review, starting with the box. As you can see, we have the box looking beautiful in the 18 plus style box art, which is just basically, it is the set on a black background with a light kind of emanating from the background. In this case, it is an orangish, sort of reddish hue, which to me symbolizes both how we see it sort of with Coruscant or Coruscant, and also just Revenge of the Sith kind of being, you know, this being sort of its color, I guess, if you want to call it that. But at the end of the day, looks very good on this box. Now it has this special sort of border on the bottom here, as it is a special edition 25 years of LEGO Star Wars, which is pretty cool. Back of the box shows the invisible hand during Revenge of the Sith. Of course, you do have the dimensions, which is 30 centimeters or 11.5 inches across, and then 17 centimeters or 7 inches tall, which is pretty nice, though this is definitely a smaller scale set, but still definitely looks really good. Now we do have the manual here, which is not a typical rendered image, which I love. Definitely great to see from LEGO. Definitely prefer it, though I still think I would prefer the regular box art. Now it does have some information on the set itself, including at different parts of the build. So specifically, it mentions where you can place some special Easter eggs. So in this case, you can build an MTT, and then you also have these yellow and red studs to represent Anakin and Obi-Wan starfighters in the hangar bay of the build, which is pretty nice as well. When it comes to extra pieces, you're actually left with quite a lot for a relatively smaller set. But mostly studs and of course a brick separator, but still all these pieces are extras that you're left over with, or at least I was, and nice to add to the collection. Now when it comes to the invisible hand, it is of course in a midi-scale, but overall I absolutely love what they were able to do with this set. I think they definitely wouldn't have been able to accomplish much better than what they did with the Malevolence way back when they did that set. So I'm glad we got it in this scale, because I think you're really able to capture the look of the set even at this scale. And I really hope that we see some other, Separatist ships that we haven't gotten, like a Lucre Hulk, for instance, and other vehicles that we just wouldn't normally be able to get. Like, personally, I really hope they re-release a Nebula B frigate in the future, but never here nor there. That is different options. So let's talk about this set. And right off the bat, just try to say I absolutely love the design. It just looks really cool. Now, there is some stickers, which is probably my main gripe with a set like this, especially for a collector. As you can see, you have the Separatist logo as a sticker on both sides, and then you also have these sort of, I don't know, they almost look like caution tape stickers, just with the yellow and black, but it is also on both sides. So you're only left with those 4 stickers, but I really wish we got printed elements here. When it comes to the hangar bay, you can actually see inside, which if you look, probably doesn't come off on camera, but right there, there's some studs that are supposed to be Obi-Wan and Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. And then on the left here, there is the MTT, which I was showing earlier, that you build during the building process. Now there is some definite nice greebling and use of parts here in order to get a nice design across. I definitely think it looks quite good. Using some unique part usage like a skate blade here. The engines kind of look a little plain if you ask me, but I still think they look pretty okay. The overall greebling and part usage, I just think really captures the look of the ship though. Having an illegal building technique with this sort of smooth stud to represent the bridge of the ship definitely is just fun usage there. Now everyone wants to talk about really the main feature and something you don't normally see in 18 plus sets, and that is a bona fide play feature, being able to split the set apart like it does in the film. So it very easily breaks apart there. Not even break is probably the wrong term, but just comes apart. You can see the clips there. It is very secure when it is attached. Like, you don't have to worry at all about the set coming apart at all. Like, it is in there, but it pops off easy, and you don't have to worry about the set at all. As you can see, very simple, but just a fun feature that you can sort of reenact. Now, my only minor gripe with this feature is the fact that because it detaches at this point of the stand, there's nothing else like given to enable you to display it separately. Like, I almost wish they designed something, added some extra pieces that you could swap out in order to represent like it sort of being apart, but also being able to display it apart. Obviously, you can mod your own design. There is obviously some studs on the stand you can use to create something, and I'm sure someone will create something that can allow you to more properly represent it. In this case, you can only, break it apart, and then this part is on the stand while this one is just off to the side, which isn't a big deal, but I wish there was something that, like, would stick out here that allowed you to have it displayed at an angle type situation that was removable, because I think that would have made the set even better. Definitely would have added a little bit of extra parts, perhaps would have made the set a bit more expensive, but for displayability, as this is strictly a display set, I think would have been awesome. Now, of course, as I was showing, you do get this really cool printed 25th anniversary, or 25 years of LEGO Star Wars brick, which is R2-D2, using his hologram to show a LEGO brick there, which is quite fun design there, and just something that will be in all LEGO Star Wars sets, I think, this year, or at least most of them, and it's just definitely really nice to get that included in a set. Now, if you're like me, you probably would have preferred getting a minifigure as well in a set like this. Yes, I know the Nebula and B frigate and the Death Star and the Executor Star Destroyer didn't get one, which probably means they will never add a minifigure to display, but their stands always have the room there. Like, it was meant to have room for this brick here and room to place a minifigure on the side, whether it was a General Grievous, a Chancellor Palpatine, a Count Dooku. I definitely feel like it's a real missed opportunity to not include a LEGO figure in sets like these. That would have just really made these absolute must-haves for any collectors, especially since some of those figures we haven't gotten in years. Like, we haven't gotten General Grievous since 2020, haven't got a Chancellor Palpatine since, I think, in his uniform at the start of Revenge of the Sith, since maybe it was 2017, 2016, and Count Dooku, I think, even before that. I can't think of any sets that he came in recently. So, I definitely feel like it's something where probably never going to get minifigures in sets like these, but feels like a big missed opportunity to not have them. Now, you also have this printed brick here, or plate, I should say, that is LEGO Star Wars Invisible Hand. Definitely nice to have that. Now, you do notice this vent piece, which basically is meant to, if you want it to be uniform on both sides, you can just pop it off here and then place it on the bottom here. Now, the flip side to that is, you have these spots here, which, again, feels like you could have just had as always being these bricks, and then having another space for these minifigures, and then if you didn't want to display them, then you could still have this sort of design with these vent pieces here, and basically if you didn't want to have the brick and, say, a minifigure here, then you could swap these out, rather than just having, one on here while one is not. It's a minor thing, but I just don't think it, I get why they included it. I think it's good that they included the vent pieces so it does look uniform, but I feel like they could have. It feels like someone along the way definitely thought about including minifigures in these sets, and then they decided not to do it because Star Wars fans will buy anything, and we'll just complain online, but we'll still buy the sets. And they are probably very right that that is the case. Having said all that, the LEGO Star Wars Invisible Hand, a part of LEGO's brand new branded Starship collection, is to me one of my favorite 18 plus sets that I own. I think this set is absolutely a must-have for any Star Wars prequel fan. Let me know your thoughts on the LEGO Star Wars Invisible Hand in the comments down below. Please leave a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed, and have a great day, everyone.